there, West Dove here with Dove Development and Consulting. So recently we looked at the importance of and how the right foundation of any business to support the workload long term really boils down to having clearly defined values. Now, what we're going to look at here to really set the stage for where we're going to go moving forward is a textbook example of how important how that foundation really can be put in place when there are clearly defined and clearly exemplified values out there for a team in any organization to really understand and follow. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at example a story that I experienced. Gosh, I guess it's been 3 years ago, maybe a little bit over 3 years ago now as we record this, where there was just a priceless introduction made where a client I was working with at the time, and if I'm being transparent, the work I was doing for this particular client I didn't really like. We were button heads a little bit and so on, but they introduced me to someone who was about to buy a business. Now, I'll tell you the rest of the story if you dig into the page. I go through it in a little bit more detail, but they introduced me to a couple who was about to buy a business. And as we started working together, we talked about values and we talked about who do we need to really work with and what are they looking for as they acquire this business and as they move forward. And they needed me to do some stuff that I really wasn't looking to do, but based on that time frame and some of the things we had experienced by not being able to do the work we get paid for through COVID, I was doing just about anything I could to keep the lights on and buy food. So I said, yeah, I'll help with the employment verification. Yep, I'll help with the hiring. I'll help you with your policy manual. I'll do some of those things that I'm not really interested in, but it was a unique process to say the least. So what happened was this whole painful process of all that stuff, the employment verifications, I-9s, new employee paperwork, all the stuff that was involved with them acquiring the business. It was weird. And weird in a good way because I expected it to be extremely painful, but there was this twist that came with it that as I saw everything that we were doing tied back to those values, those 5 values in their case that they stated for here's how we want to run the business. It was a little bit different than anything I'd ever experienced before. Now, it all culminated to a day where I show up on site and I'm going to do the handbook rollout for them. I've done it with half a dozen other companies. I've done it maybe as many as a dozen total times to cover changes and all the different stuff, none of which have ever been received well because people just, it sucks. Everybody hates handbooks. I hate handbooks. You hate handbooks. But in this case, it was really different. And if you dig in, you'll see the rest of the story and where it's at. And so now what we're going to do next is talk through. I'm going to share a story with you soon about how that process helped me and Cindy change our approach. We were moving gradually in that direction, but it served as such an exemplary process for us. It helped us change so much of what we did and what we still do today and how we help organizations do that before we really dive into the importance of having values, that foundation that every business needs to be on. So we'll dig into more of that as we move forward through different pieces. Now, if you've never done it, I want to challenge you, wherever you're accessing this, look at the quick assessment that we've got. It's kind of a video, me asking you a couple questions on what are the things that are killing your profitability in your business. It was kind of the culmination. When we put that video, that assessment together, it was where the idea for the book started. But we've been able to use it to really help tailor solutions to make sure that we can help you improve your profitability by building better leaders, but it's in a way that it serves your team where you're at, or maybe it's just you individually. It serves you where you're at with what helps you the most right now. Maybe it's a no cost webinar, if you will. Maybe it's a low cost digital solution that you can access whenever you need to, but maybe you get the most value from us having a conversation to say, hey, what's that right prescription for you where you're at right now? How can we help you? So hope the stories serve you well to really set that foundation, but also hope the assessment serves you well too. Look forward to hearing any feedback. Make it a great day. We'll be back soon and talk about how that slight change has really helped us change everything. See you soon. God bless.